L.M. Kelsey, the leader of the Purdue band, who was in the second car, described it like this. Well, there was not a moment's warning. As soon as the car rolled over into the ditch, we were all thrown together in a mass. One fellow who had blood and dirt on his face was the first one out, and he was helping some of the ladies. I said to him, "Stop what you're doing. If the ladies see you, they'll faint." Now, nobody died in the second, third, or fourth car, but the first car suffered terrible losses. 17 people were killed that day, 14 of them members of the football team. Among the victims was a young man named Walter Hamilton. He was a member of the congregation of the Trinity Methodist Episcopal Church, which was located not far from the crash site in Indianapolis. Patrick McClare was described as a big bearded Irishman, and he was the team's trainer. Howard Newton was seated next to McClare. He was the only person to die who was not a member of the team or a member of the student body. Patrick Coates from Philadelphia was the scrub tackle for the team. Both of his feet were cut off at the ankles. He managed to work his own way out of the wreckage, holding on to his own severed foot. When a doctor reached him, he asked for some water, but there was no water to give. He asked to be put under the influence of ether, but there was no ether either. He said, "I guess I'll just have to bear it then." Just then his German teacher came by, and he said with a smile, "Well, I guess there won't be any Dutch for me on Monday." He died 2 hours later. Now, Indiana University and Northwestern and other schools sent letters of sympathy to Purdue for its grievous loss, and the game was not rescheduled. I'd like to take one moment to mention one survivor. The captain of the football team, a young man named Harry Leslie. Harry Leslie, after having survived the train wreck, walked with a cane for the rest of his life. He graduated from Purdue in 1905, and in 1928 was elected governor of the state of Indiana. Now, if the name of Governor Leslie may seem slightly familiar to you, you've probably driven on a car from the levee across the river to downtown Lafayette. You've driven over the Governor Leslie Memorial Bridge. That bridge was named in honor of an Indiana governor who, when a student at Purdue, survived the 1903 train wreck.